Another fucking Terminator movie. Yay! Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Terminator Dark Fate. Terminator Dark Fate stars Linda Hamilton, Mackenzie Davis, and Arnold Schwartzenegger, and this movie is directed by Tim Miller, the guy who gave us Deadpool. And this movie is another Terminator movie. Did we need it? Nope. We got it. And apparently it's not doing very well. Very happy about that. This movie is, this movie basically just erases all the canon of all the other Terminator movies, except for the first two, even though it's basically erasing the second one as well. And it's only about, years later, and there's this new girl, she's pretty much the new John Connor, she's the savior, and this new Terminator comes, Mackenzie Davis plays her, and she needs to save her, keep her safe, while this other Terminator comes, this evil Terminator, who's like this liquid Terminator, comes to kill her. Then they have the help of an old friend, Sarah Connor, and then the T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger. If that sounds like Terminator 2, because it pretty much is Terminator 2, because the thing about these Terminator movies, they want to be different every single time, but they just constantly rip off the first two Terminators. Even though I don't like Terminator Salvation, I don't think it's a good movie, I give it mad respect for actually being something and trying something completely different. All the other Terminator films just try to, be like the first two. They can't think of their own unique and original ideas, so they just say, let's just copy it. You could have a Terminator movie that just isn't about a Terminator protecting someone from another Terminator. That's what every Terminator is pretty much about. Just Terminator protecting someone from another Terminator. It's getting really old, and it's getting really tired, and I'm just sick to death of these same plot lines from all these goddamn fucking Terminator movies. And yes, this movie is very SJW. It has a lot of identity politics, well, gender politics as well. Not gonna talk about that. I did a whole video about that, and it's not good. This movie's not good. Okay, if I judged it just alone as an action sci-fi film, it wasn't Terminator. It wasn't even called Terminator. It was just an action movie. It would be fine. It'd be okay. Linda Hamilton is great. She's actually, it was good to see Linda Hamilton back as Sarah Connor. I love Sarah Connor, and she is great. She's a badass. She's fucking cool. You actually genuinely give a rat's ass about her and what she's been through. She's not a Mary Sue or an SJW character. She actually is compelling. You actually do root for her. Also, Arnold. Arnold's back, and he's awesome. He's very funny, he's very enjoyable. What they do with this character is very different and very cool. I wish they explored more of that, and if actually there was a whole movie just about that, it would have been pretty cool. Mackenzie Davis is okay. I love Mackenzie Davis. She's okay. She's kind of boring, but she's okay. The lead girl, I forget her name, but she's pretty awful in the movie and just didn't really give a shit. She doesn't really contribute much to the movie. And how she becomes this forced badass at the end was really lame and really funny unintentionally. And yeah, the villain isn't threatening or scary, and just the action is cool. Some of it's pretty gruesome and violent, which is awesome. It's all well and done and stuff, but even some of the action, some of it goes on for too long. And again, the story isn't very good because it's just recycled plot lines from Terminator 2. The writing for this movie is absolutely atrocious. Sure, again, the action alone is pretty cool, and Linda Hamilton and Arnold are cool, but the writing is really bad. Really bad in this movie. Some of the line delivery is pretty awful. Some of most of the characters are not very well written. And the first two Terminators, the one thing about them, they were actually really intense and almost kind of scary films. There's no tension in this film, and there's no scares in this film. A lot of Terminator films had that tension and that nail-biting tension like all Terminators have. None of that is in this movie. And they do something truly awful to a character that's insulting and just damn near destroys the whole franchise. I thought Genis shit destroyed the franchise, which it did. This one does it in a different level, and it's pretty bad and pretty insulting. I won't say what it is, but everyone who's seen it knows it's the beginning of the film, and it is ridiculous. And it angered the shit out of me. Like, for, again, like a harmless sci-fi action film, I get some people can like it, but as a Terminator film, it doesn't work. And it's absolute shit. Like, it doesn't work. And it's completely insulting to the first two films. And just, I don't know. Like, everyone calls this movie a badass and a woman empowerment movie. That's all fine and well, but it's not good. There's some good stuff in it, some good action, but the film doesn't work. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give Terminator Dark Fate a 4.7 out of 10, and that is me being very generous. So, skip it, please, if you haven't seen it. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Terminator Dark Fate. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Terminator movie? Is it the first one or the second one? What else would it be? First one is still my personal favorite, but I do love the second one. But what is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.